Damn, I need to keep my eyes on the motherfucking road. Yeah, man. I see people bitching and moaning out there. Bitching and moaning. You know, all kind of, um, well, everybody got their own opinion with it, right? Some people's opinion is that, the fight shouldn't happen. Some people's opinions is that, Crawford's the A side. Some people's opinions is that the fight will happen at whatever weight class Crawford wants it at. Some people have the opinion that the fight's going to be the same. Some people have the opinion that they have the barometer to say whether or not someone knows boxing or not because they want to see the fight. There's all kind of people out here, man, but you don't have to fucking listen to them, right? Just because it's your homeboy or somebody you like to support, or because the person constantly goes after somebody else, doesn't mean you have to watch that shit, right? People bitching and moaning on here, people taking pics of Spence and saying that he's already 170 something pounds and like they got a scale in front of them and shit. Like, people need to grow the fuck up, questioning whether or not who's more dedicated in the gym, which necessarily doesn't mean that person's going to win the fight anyways, because there was all kind of reasons why Spence was going to win the fight over Crawford. So, and that didn't pan out. So I think people just need to calm the fuck down, man. If the fight happens, it fucking happens. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And all these cats, and this is one thing that gets me. When you say you don't want to watch a fight, right? When you say you don't want to watch a fight, and then accuse people who do want to watch the fight as being fly-by-night boxers, right? But that person's still gonna watch the fight. That person's still gonna watch the fight, and that person's still gonna talk about the fight. So, there's people are just silly. They're just silly. I told folks years ago, just because you're undisputed don't mean you're the A side. Just because you have all the belts, or you have more belts, don't mean that you're the A side. Hello. It don't. It does not. It absolutely do not. So, whether or not Crawford's the A side or Spence is still the A side, really, to tell you the truth, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Sorry, buddy. It doesn't. They have a rematch clause. And if Spence says the fight is going to happen, and if the fight has to happen at 154 or whatever the case may be, then that is what it is. At 147, it is what it is. That's Spence business. That's his business. That ain't mine. It ain't mine, homie. Because the fight is probably going to fucking happen regardless. And that's just what it is. I don't know where people think that they get this, they act all big and bad and say shit like, well, it's all in Crawford's court now, so Spence is gonna have to do this and do that. Like you on Crawford's team. You got motherfuckers talking like they on Crawford's team. And I'm listening, and I'm like, y'all just fans. Y'all, all of us is just fans. We ain't know none of these dudes. Well, some of us some people out there are on these people's team, but some of us are not. Well, a lot of us are not. We're just fucking fans. You know? How you gonna grandstand? How you gonna grandstand on another man's accomplishment? Grandstand based off of another man's accomplishment. Well, Spencer's gonna have to bow down and fight at 147. You know, because Crawford's the man now. And this and the third. Woo-woo-woo. When nobody knows what's gonna happen. Nobody knows. What makes y'all think that Crawford wants to fight at 147? Oh, well, he said this and he said that. What makes you think that he would do it, though? So now all of a sudden folks believe. Now all of a sudden folks believe Crawford. But what happened with Crawford said was, but remember when Crawford said that he ain't fighting Spence ever? Huh. And I told y'all punk motherfuckers, the dude is just faking the funk. And folks is out there really using that against Crawford to say that he's ducking Spence when knowing damn well he's just talking shit. Man. Man. All the boxing fans finally got what they wanted. And now some people don't want to see the rematch because it was a one-sided ass whooping. Well, so isn't that the watching boxing? Is to see somebody get their fucking ass whooped. We don't watch boxing for these boxers to say. We tune in to watch boxing to watch another man destroy another man. We have seen people get destroyed to where they were never live on a. Their lights was permanently turned off. We don't watch boxing matches where people couldn't box ever again. We don't watch boxing matches where people spazzing in the ring. People getting caught. All these cats over here talking about something. They don't want to see the fight. They don't want to see it because it was one-sided. They ain't never had a video called Top Master Class Performances. Never have. But they had who had the best knockout? Who had the best knockout? Like I said, them same people that saying they don't want to see it, the same people putting their pom-poms. Look, everybody gonna be talking about the fight afterwards. It's gonna be either I told you so, it was gonna be the same outcome, or it's gonna be, damn, that was a good fight. He did it better than expected. Yep. Yep. That's I don't know what. I don't know why folks, they have all these athletic abilities, but they want to stand in front of people the whole night. You know? I don't get that. If you do have a rematch, that boy better move. Better float like a butterfly and sting like a bee or something. Don't stand there and trade with that boy. Shit. Next thing you know it, motherfuckers gonna start calling Spence one-eyed Woody, because I don't think he can see that punch. I don't think he can see some of the punches coming. Sorry. I don't think he can see some of the punches going. And then guess what? We're going to have all the street medical examiners come out. Yeah. Oh, Spence can't get a medical. this person don't want to see the fight because it was so one-sided, his health and whoop whoop whoop. He's already fucked up. He got thrown from a car. How worse can it get? You know, how worse can it fucking get? He's already fucked. Walking around there looking like a goddamn stroke patient. One eye open and one eye halfway closed. He got that Forrest Whitaker. But he can still box. Shit. Yeah, whoop my ass in the ring. Shit. I ain't gonna pretend like I'm a motherfucking boxer. What's up, Mo? I ain't gonna pretend like I'm a motherfucking boxer. But shit. You can look at that dude and tell he's been compromised. But he still wanna fight, and they ain't got nothing to do with how we. Man, it's probably a bus. And they ain't got nothing to do with none of us. We ain't have no say in that shit. And watch what's gonna happen. Like I said, the street doctor's gonna come out showing x-rays of other people and say this is where he got fucked up at from the car wreck. Talking about his eye, his detached retina. Talking about all kind of shit. Watch what's gonna happen. Mark my words. Use every excuse in the book to why they don't want to see the fight. But it's gonna happen. Most likely. And I'ma laugh. And I'ma laugh at all these motherfuckers if it's at 154. I'ma laugh. I'm genuinely gonna fucking laugh. I'm gonna be like Nelson. I'm gonna be like, ha ha ha. Because there's too many people out here that I seriously think if people really want to learn the business of boxing, well, go do an internship. Go ahead and get into boxing. Half these cats can't get into boxing because they mouth already cash checks that they ass can't handle. They can't get press credentials. Some of these fighters and some of these people gonna find out what they said about him. I already know what they said about him. The personal attacks. You know what I'm saying? The relentless dick riding. You know that they did? They're not gonna get one. Where the fuck is these tacos? They got this sign for tacos, but I don't see the whatever, man. I don't watch. Mark my motherfucking words, y'all. That's what's gonna happen. You know? Yeah, it's raining now, man. It ain't too bad. It is what it is. It's gonna be a nice, cool day. Rain always helps out here, man, because it be hot. But it's gonna be humid now. Because it's already extremely humid. Mark my words, y'all. Watch. Nobody knows. Nothing about nothing. Yeah, I was swerving in the road and shit. Damn, I knew I saw some ass. Oh, this fucker, he crashed all the way in the bush. He must have hydroplane. That's why the car stopped and somebody trying to dig him out. KG, what's happening? Mark my words. The Tyson Fury, that boy had. I don't know what's his problem, man. He just like the grandstand and all that shit. He gonna have to give up them belts. The way he talking. He gonna have to go and give up the belts the way he talking, man. Because he has to get permission to fight Francis Ngannou. I'm suspecting that they're going to call for a mandatory, and he's going to have to give up that belt. God. It's not the WBC. He fights who he wants to and all this stuff. And he's going to end up fighting his mandatory. You know, he's going to end up fighting the guy. The WBC is acting like they don't want to get involved in who's ducking who. But at the end of the day, rain cold. Watch. Y'all already know what it is. That dude, even if that's not what's going to happen, that's probably what should happen. You know? That's probably what should happen. But I don't want to see no eliminators with Jarrell Big Pharmacy Miller or people who shouldn't be there. Like there's too many there's a few boxers out there that can actually compete against Tyson Fury. And Big Pharmacy Miller is not one of them. He's just not one of them. So, and I think he's with Salido Promotions now, which is fine. I mean, no matter who he's with, but you know, the dude is not in shape. You know, to be fighting anybody noteworthy. You know, I don't care what anybody says. It's like, you know, if you're gonna weigh that much, you know, if you're gonna weigh that much, you need to do something about your stamina. If you want to be able to throw punches around and stuff like that, you got to do something about your stamina, and you got to do something about your defense too. You know. Oh yeah, man. What's up with Bomac, man? There's two things I ain't heard of recently. I ain't heard what's going on with Bomac, and I ain't heard what's going on with Daniel DeBoer and Frank Warren Lobo controversy. It's like it don't exist anymore. Mo Boxer said, "Give me Big Baby Miller versus Big Baby Anderson." I mean that fight probably should happen, I suppose. And the only reason why I say that is because somebody got to own that name. You know, I'm parking all fucked up. You know, somebody gotta own that name. You know, and right now, as far as I'm concerned, nobody owns that name. It's up for grabs. I don't care if he took steroids or whatever whatever what was in the system. My whole thing is that my whole thing is that at the end of the day, right? You got two dudes with the same name and the same weight vision. One got the steroids. The other one is contemplating how long he's gonna box at a tender young age. So they might as well go and handle that. Well, he ain't no trying, he did. Ain't no trying. He fucking did steal the dude's name, Mo. He did steal the name, and everybody and a lot of people them buckshots. A lot of people agree with it, especially after those two PED things, man. Yeah, they fucking went on and said, like, you know what? Fuck him. He failed twice, and I told folks he's going to fail twice. I told folks, I was like, no way in hell he would have that shit out of his system. People in 6 months who were like, oh, this and the third. I was like, fuck no. I was like, come on, man. He was taking all that shit. You think he's gonna be out of his system? That's the same thing that happened to John Jones. I told people about that too when he popped. I told him they're gonna pop again. I was like, you taking some strong ass shit, and you taking 3 different damn things. they could say the half-life or anything, but the half-life is based off of how many nanograms are in your system, right? The thresholds. Some of that shit, some of those thresholds is zero. You gotta have zero in your system, and he still has some residuals. I told folks, man, no way in hell, no way in hell you in 4 or 6 months you gonna act like you ain't got nothing in your system. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Slave ship time.